So in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to set up your online booking, and you'll start off on the dashboard, and from here you'll see that you've got a tab here called online booking, and by clicking this page you'll see it's automatically switched on as off, and we've got a traffic light system here, so it's very important that all of these are showing green in order for your online booking to actually work correctly. So the first thing that you do is to add a fixed location, and that's in your account settings. You have to have locations entered into here. So if that traffic light is red, then you need to start by putting a location name into the customized locations. So we've already got two locations showing, but it's saying that selecting and enabling the location as your default hasn't been switched on yet. So if you try to switch the online booking, it will guide you to where you need to go. So it's telling you that you need to go to your locations and select at least one of these to be registered as an online booking address, as a fixed location. So if we click on here, we want to select this button here, but we can't click it directly until we press the edit button. So by enabling the online booking, we can then press the save button, and that location has now been associated with our online booking. So we go back into the online booking and you'll see that that has now switched to green, and we now want to try and switch it on again, and it says that you must enter at least one online booking day. So it's going to guide you to go into your calendar and time if that hasn't already been set. And you'll see that your business timings are showing here, but you'll see that you haven't switched and activated any of these as online booking days. So if, for example, you want to do an online booking on Monday and Tuesday, you would effectively just click those buttons there, and then from the drop down you've only got an option of the main salon because that was the only one that you clicked on for your settings. But if you had activated both of those addresses, then you would effectively have both of those showing as your option for the online booking, and you can toggle between the two for different days. So you save the changes here, and once you've saved those, you'll go back into your online booking and you should hopefully, voila, you've got 3 green traffic lights, and you can now click into your online booking settings. So they've all been saved. So you've saved it for Mondays and Tuesdays to show in your online booking diary, and the next thing is to decide where you're going to put your link. So we've got here the social media link to be able to go onto your Facebook or your Instagram, and on your Facebook page it's going onto the book button, and in your Instagram page the button needs to go into your profile. So I'm going to show you for the Facebook button how it would work. So you've got this code showing here, and basically you just click on this to copy the link to your clipboard. So you've clicked that link there, and then what you want to do is to go into your Facebook page, and you want to open up your Facebook page, and just below your main picture you'll see there's something called Add a Button. So if you click the Add a Button, you're going to see the very top line says Book with You. So we're going to click on that drop down and press the Book Now, and then we're going to follow it through to the next. And we're going to add this bottom link here, which at the moment is greyed out. So we're going to press a link to your website, and this opens up this pop-up box here where it's inviting you to enter a URL which you've already clipped and copied to your, oops, we haven't quite copied it across. Let's just go back into here, copy the link. Okay, let's just do that again. So let's do the longhand boring old way and check that button's working by the time you go to click it. I love these live tutorials. So there we are, it's copied it now. So you're going to press the save button here, and it's going to say that it's been configured, and all you have to do now is to just press that finish button. And now it's showing here that you've got a book button, so we're going to test that button out and have a look and see exactly what's showing. So when your clients go to press that button, they will be sent to your online booking form, and it will say the name of your business here, and they'll be asked to select one of the services that you've got listed showing in your list of services. So they might want a cut and blow dry, and that's a 1 hour at £40. And the next stage is number 2, selecting the date and time. So don't forget, we've only got Mondays and Tuesdays available. So we're going to click on the diary here, and we can see only availability is showing for Monday and Tuesday. So we're going to have a look at Tuesday, and we've got an 8:30 slot or a 3:30 slot. So we're going to click on the 3:30 slot, and we're going to put in here a name. So it's going to be an email address there, or we're going to put a phone number in so that they can contact us, and then we press on the submit button, and it's saying, great, glad to see that you're back. So this has got a client already called John Wayne, and we've got a mobile number there for them, and you can add as a client, this is the client booking, some notes, so they might just say looking forwards. Okay, and so this is just a summary of their appointment. It's cut and blow dry on Thursday the 4th. At this location it's going to be £40 and it's 1 hour. And by pressing that confirm, they're going to have that confirmation message sent to them in an email, and you're going to receive an email, and this booking notes that the client is communicating to you, this looking forwards to seeing you, will be sent in an email to you that's going to confirm this booking. So you can follow it up if you need to take a deposit payment. You would effectively have that information that this online booking has been made, and you'll be notified in your emails and also on your notification bell. So we're going to click that, pretending we're the client. That's successfully been created, and a booking confirmation has been sent to John at Gmail, and then they have the option to to either close the screen or start again and book another appointment and start all over again. So that's just the way that has gone. So there's the way to add it to your social media link. Again, I'll just check that copy link is working, so by the time you go to use it, it should all be fine. You've got a website link here, which if you want to get your web developer to add this Book Now button directly into your website, they can use this widget code at the bottom here, and depending on the colour, you can customize the colour that you want to show as your widget. So you can change it here, and this is an example of how your button would look, and you can select different words if you want to. So you can have a button that says click now to book, and you can change the colour, and you just literally just copy this code or give that to your web developer so that they can embed it into your website. The last setting that I probably should have spoken about a bit earlier before we went to the social media link is to choose how many hours ahead of your availability you want your appointments to show. So if you want to have last minute cancelled appointments or late availability, you'll set it for anything from 1 hour upwards up to 6 hours. So you set that here in this first part, and then the second area is to show how far ahead you want your diary options to show. So some people like to keep them quite tight and just show 1 month in advance. Other people like to set their diary up for up to 6 months ahead so that they can get their diary full from earlier on. And information that you put in here, this is going to be information to show that comes through in the booking email confirmation that your client gets. So if you want to communicate a cancellation policy or what your booking terms are, or to say that you'll be following up with a phone call to take a deposit payment, you can enter in that information there, and directly when the client gets their email confirmation, this message that you're going to enter in here will be sent in that email. So you press the save changes, and your online booking settings have now all been saved according to your preferences here. And again, this is where you click and save your code that you're going to be putting directly into your Book Now button. And if you want to do it on your Instagram page, you would just copy this same code and you put it in under the website information under Instagram. So that's everything that there is to know about your online booking. The one last thing I do need to just show you is that in the top right corner under your notifications bell, underneath the activity feed, you will have any new online bookings showing up. So for example, this new client that has just been booked in online, if you click on the client's name, it takes you directly into their client profile and will show you this appointment which they've just booked online, and that gets shown under the appointments tab of that specific client so that you'll be able to see the information there and then. So that's something that's automatically done for you under this activity feed. So do check that. If it's got a little orange circle by it, that means that there's been a new update and potentially somebody new has booked in online.